I'm Bev. Dennis and I have created a game about the sanctuary in partnership with the Ancient of Days. The game is called the Secret Place game. It has two versions, an introductory version and a standard version. I'm going to show you how to play the introductory version. The pieces out of the game box that you will need to play the introductory game are the board, the playing pieces, and the introductory cards. There are 12 playing pieces. There's a picture on each one, and it corresponds to a tribal camp on the board. This tribal playing piece stands for Reuben, and if you want to learn more about the tribes, you can find that information on the back of the instruction booklet. There are also several different kinds of introductory cards. There are statement cards that show you where to move to on the board. And so you read each statement, and then this card indicates that you move one blue space from where you start. This card indicates that you would move two purple spaces from where you start. And again, read the information on the card. Then there are picture cards. A picture card with a purple background is a festival card, and it corresponds to one of the festival pictures on the board. You would move your playing pawn to that festival. There are also picture cards with black backgrounds behind in the oval. Those picture cards correspond to each object that's in the sanctuary. And they're all pictured right here. Then there are wild cards. A wild card has all of the objects in one of the compartments of the sanctuary. This is an outer court wild card. It has all of the outer court objects. These are all of the holy place objects, and these are all of the most holy place objects. The object of the game is to make it all the way around the board one time and collect one of each of these picture cards. There are enough picture cards in the card stack for 4 people to play. If there are more than 4 people that want to play, it's really fun to play as teams. The youngest person starts first. They will draw 2 cards. Of these 2 cards, I would choose to play this card because it moves me from start almost all the way around back to start again. After I've made that decision, both cards go to the bottom of the deck. And it's the next player's turn. They will draw 2 cards off the bottom of the deck, or off the top of the deck. And of these 2 cards, I would choose this card because I have to collect one of each of those cards. And the other card goes back on the bottom of the deck. Let's say there are only 2 people playing. So the person that's made it all the way up here has drawn these 2 cards. Of these 2 cards, I would choose to play this card because this is my first time around the board. And if I choose this card, I have to back up and go all the way back to the spring festival of the first fruits. But if I choose this card, I can continue around start. and I've made it around the board. If you make it around the board once and you haven't collected all of 10 of these picture cards, you just continue playing around the board. Then it would be the second person's turn to play. And they drew a wild card, or they could move to the first purple space. If I were playing, I would keep the wild card because it can be used for any one of the pictures that are on it. The play continues around the board in this manner until one person has made it all the way around the board and collected one of each of these 10 cards. Thank you for watching. To learn how to play the standard version of the game, find our 3-part series on YouTube.